Hi there. Oops. My name is Ruth. I have been posting videos on road loft, road travel, a Honda Civic that I wanted to sell, but then things happened with that. So that was all like in the previous 4 years, I believe, since like 2021 that I really started like posting videos. And then nothing. So what happened? Well, we had a trip planned to the Far East and Europe, and actually we ended up going before that time that we left on vacation. My mother-in-law, my wife's mom, had a stroke, and the stroke was not really making her invalid or invalid, let's put it that way. So she's still physically active, actually physically very active for someone who's going to turn 80 in July. The only thing that did happen is something called aphasia, and that is something that is much more prevalent than we would assume. And honestly, I never heard of the term aphasia until this happened to her. Um, at first is unawareness and kind of like, well, hey, I'm fine. What happened to me? Because I didn't have a stroke. I'm okay. What's wrong with you guys? So, and we started learning about that. Aphasia is, well, it's severe, it's serious, it's a speech impairment. So your brain is still like very active and working well. The only thing is the track between your brain and your mouth. So basically your expression is severely impacted and impaired. So if your brain would say left, your mouth says right. If your brain says up, your mouth would say under, or just you would resort to keywords that have been in your vocabulary for years or decades, pretty much all your life, and you just keep using those words for various words, various reasons, various topics, various expressions. So which is like very annoying, of course, for especially for herself, because she's unable to express herself or start a conversation. And it takes a lot of therapy, it takes a lot of fighting. And I will forward some links on videos of people that had it or have it, and they had to, well, fight that fight as well in order to to get better, or start getting better. Some are of course doing better than others. It's all personal. So yeah, the willingness to fight, that's key. Therapists are there to help. We are there to help as family. The only thing is, does she want to do the work? And that's still kind of a long, long road ahead. And yeah, of course, that's also putting everything under stress. Family relationships, our own relationship. So, that's kind of hard. And, I kind of wanted to also raise awareness, and this little video on my little channel may do, something to help us. Especially those links that I'll forward, on this video. I will, I'll gladly do that. Also, for ourselves to kind of find our way to deal with it. Going through therapy, I had just a great call with my therapist, Lynn, at BetterHelp. No, this video is not sponsored by BetterHelp, although I would welcome the idea of sponsorship because I've seen the benefit and felt the benefit, and it only took me maybe 6 weeks of practice, and also Lynn forwarding me like basically tools to find my way and also to act better, be a better person with this and through this, and also, being a better person, in general. And this is also stemming from, like, the time, before, mom's stroke, and anything happening since December. So it is definitely, you definitely recommend it, for anyone in any situation, unless, you're totally balanced and all good to go and everything goes your way. But if not, anything that will be a snag and hard to get through, hard to plow through, I would say therapy is a wonder. So that's basically where I'm at right now. So I'm going to forward some links, and I'll continue this road. And if okay, and it just depends on like feedback that I'm getting too, whether I would continue this way. But I would be happy to share my thoughts, and hopefully that will help, for a couple of us. And if that's the case, well, job done. Success. So if you want to know more, feel free to also write something in the comments or feedback, whether positive, whether negative. I'm open to whatever thoughts you may have, and then I will make sure that I will, of course, continue this way and also get back with all of you. All right, I will definitely continue with videos. If there is an instance where I could post something else that is not about mental health, but more about minivan travel, so to speak, and using that road loft that is now packed up in the garage because we need to empty this house. And actually, this house that I'm in is the one that my mother-in-law used to live in. It's now for rent. It's in Irvine, California. And I'll forward that link too. All right. Hope to talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.